Wait, did you notice it? Because the internet sure did. One tiny royal detail sent fans spiraling into full-on cuteness overload during this year's Trooping the Color. Prince Louis, the cheeky little scene stealer we've all come to adore, is officially growing up, and royal fans can't handle it. As the 7-year-old grinned and waved from his carriage beside his mother, Princess Catherine, and siblings Prince George and Princess Charlotte, eagle-eyed viewers spotted something that sparked a collective gasp across social media. His front teeth, they're back. Just 2 months ago, we saw a birthday photo of Louis missing those classic middle baby teeth. It was adorable, it was innocent, and it had everyone saying, "Please don't grow up too fast." But now, the young prince was flashing a fresh new smile with those 2 shiny adult teeth coming in, and royal watchers are melting over the sight. For so long, Louis has been the baby of the family. But that gap-toothed grin is officially becoming a thing of the past. And with just one smile, he reminded the world that time doesn't stand still, even for the royals. Now let's talk about the rest of the moment. As the carriage glided down the mall with crowds cheering on both sides, little Louis couldn't stop smiling. That wave, that charm, and those growing teeth, it was all so perfectly him. Sitting between Princess Charlotte and Prince George, he looked right at home among his elder siblings. But something had changed. This wasn't the baby prince who once pulled faces on the balcony or plugged his ears at the sound of cannon fire. This was Prince Louis 2.0, still cheeky, still lovable, but clearly stepping into a new chapter. Fans immediately took to social media to gush over the change. One posted, "Prince Louis is growing up so fast, those new teeth are everything." Another added, "He's still our mischievous little royal, but look at that grown-up grin." And yet another shared, "You can just tell he's becoming his own little person." The overwhelming emotion? Bittersweet joy. Because while watching Louis grow is exciting, it's also a gentle reminder that the once toothless royal who danced on balconies and tugged at curtains is slowly becoming a young boy with poise, polish, and pearly whites. But Louis wasn't the only one turning heads. Right next to him, Princess Charlotte was having a moment of her own, twinning with her mum in a way that had fans absolutely gushing. Both mother and daughter stepped out in matching shades of turquoise, with Princess Catherine dazzling in a Catherine Walker coat dress and Charlotte echoing her elegance in a perfectly coordinated frock. The photos were instant classics. One fan wrote on X, "Princess Charlotte matching her mama so beautifully today," while another dubbed them the best mother and daughter duo. It was sweet, it was symbolic, and it cemented the Wales family's reputation for subtle, powerful public messaging. The color coordination wasn't just fashion, it was legacy. Catherine's look paid tribute to Princess Diana, who wore a similar style and color in the 90s. And now here she was with her daughter beside her, creating a multi-generational echo that felt like something out of a royal storybook. These moments might seem small, but they carry weight. They show continuity. They show intention. And in a family that's often weighed down by drama and scandal, these gestures speak volumes. Meanwhile, Prince George looked ever the young gentleman, composed and calm in a sharp navy suit with a red tie. The future king already shows a quiet confidence that many say mirrors his father. But even with all this elegance and tradition on display, let's be honest, it was Louis who stole the spotlight. Again, he didn't have to say a word. He didn't need a grand entrance, just one smile, one wave, one flash of those shiny new teeth. And the entire country, and quite possibly the world, fell in love all over again. What makes Prince Louis so special isn't just his cheeky past or his cute antics. It's that in a monarchy steeped in formality and ritual, he represents something refreshingly real. Watching him grow, watching those tiny milestones unfold on the world stage, reminds us that behind the titles and the crowns, they're still a family. They still have birthdays, growing pains, missing teeth, and now new ones. So here's the question. Are we watching the rise of a future royal icon? Or is Louis destined to be the wild card of the next generation? Either way, one thing is clear, royal fans aren't just watching the trooping of the color for the horses and uniforms anymore. They're watching for Louis. And if this new smile is any indication, we're just getting started. What do you think? Is Prince Louis still the same mischievous royal we've come to love? Or are we seeing the first signs of a more mature little prince in the making? Let us know in the comments, because if there's one thing we've learned, it's that Louis always leaves us wanting more.